Wager up. This is our first show. We tried to do this live, but obviously we had some technical difficulties there. So this is a recording. But from now on, I think we got everything figured out now. So we can just get right ahead and start with the betting that happened this Thursday.
Big win.
Yeah, it was. I was pretty nervous. You know, Chargers have let me down so many times. I mean, I'm a big Chargers guy. Behind this camera, there's a Chargers logo as well. You know, and it's just I was ready for that heartbreak, and it almost happened. The Chargers were just trying to give the game away, and
you didn't think the coach was gonna make you guys tank again?
You know, it's just it happens every week.
Herbert looks good though. He looks real.
He's gonna be great. He's gonna be good.
Second best quarterback drafted that year.
Second best. Who's the first one?
Jordan Love.
Well, obviously you're a Packers fan.
We'll see. 4 years from now, we'll see who's the best pick in that
well, you got to be
draft.
starting first before you can even be
That's
put in
why I
that.
said 4 years, okay? Got Rodgers 4 more years after that. Jordan Love's taking over.
Well, all right. Well, as you can see, I think we have the betting on the side right now. That was my bet on Thursday. I had the Chargers winning straight up, and then the over on 51.5.
You got lucky with the over though. Overtime.
You know, I think I texted one of my friends, and I got a text saying, "Wow, you got lucky." And you know what? I've been unlucky enough times. Like, I'll take being lucky one time. Like, come on.
That was a stay away game for me. If I had bet it, I would have bet the under. It would have hit until overtime. So I'm glad I stayed away.
Yeah, that was a good win right there. And honestly, the whole time the game was going, I knew Dylan and I were going to start this little show, and I really wanted to start off with a positive note, right? I was like, you know what? I hope this thing hits, and I hope we can talk about my win as the first thing on the show. And honestly, that's what I was thinking about more, not the $15,000 I won, you know?
All right, so let's. What do we got on this weekend? What's going on?
All right, so we're a little bit behind right now, but the Bills game is going to be starting, in like 3 hours? Got the Bills at -5 versus the Broncos. You got the over-under at 49 points. And that's the first game. What is that, 4:30 Eastern time? So, for me, I'm taking the Bills, -5.
I think that's a lock.
It's
Josh Allen's hot.
That's easy. That's easy. That's free money right there. Just go ahead and give us that money. That's free money.
3 Bronco quarterbacks starting. One of them was on the practice squad last week. I just don't see how the Broncos can stop Josh Allen and the Bills.
Their facility closed down on Friday too. They shut down. COVID. I don't know who had COVID, but they shut it down because of something went down over there. So injuries, COVID. It's at Broncos, so that makes it sometimes some players struggle a little bit there, but I don't see the Bills. Broncos got nothing to play for. Bills are still fighting to win. They haven't locked up the division yet, have they?
No, they have not.
Because the Dolphins are right. Isn't that crazy? You got the Patriots at the bottom. Well, not the bottom.
Talk about crazy. Dolphins are favored against the Patriots for the first time ever.
Yeah, I think -3. I think I saw.
-1 is last I saw it.
No.
I think that's what the current line is. I think it opened at -3.
Huh. Okay. We'll have to look into that one again then. I have it at -3, and this was just last night, so I don't know if it changed to more from that. So locking down
Different
-5.
sites too. I know we're checking FanDuel, we're tracking DraftKings, BetOnline, some Bitcoin betting websites. We're checking all the sites to try to get you guys the best price.
That is true. That is, you always got to shop around to see what's the best, but it's unfortunate because not everything's legal everywhere, so
Soon.
kind of sucks.
Soon it will
Yeah, I mean Maryland just legalized it, but we still don't really we can't really do anything yet, huh?
be. Nope.
Yeah.
I drive to Pennsylvania to place all my bets.
Yeah, same. So
Or do Bitcoin betting websites, but that's another story. All right, so Bills, sounds like we're both in agreement.
Bills 100%.
Lock it up. I have the Bills straight up, and then I think we're both doing the parlay here too.
Yeah, so this leads us to our next game. You got Panthers at Packers -8 is what I saw. What did you see?
I've seen it as high as 9.5, and I've also seen it, I think on FanDuel right before we started this was at 7.5.
7.5. Yep, that's what I got it at 7.5. Honestly, I on my notes right here, nothing but question marks on this game. I have Panthers spread, Packers cover. Like, that's literally the opposite of, like, it's just, I'm not sure. I wasn't sure what way to go, but I just went. I went with the Packers. I'm going with the Packers 7.5.
It's going to be a shootout.
It is, and if okay, Packers, let's say if it's a shootout, Aaron Rodgers versus is it Teddy Bridgewater right now?
It's Teddy Bridgewater. He's
who you gonna go with?
Quarterback. He's a good quarterback. I think.
Nah.
Mike Davis might have a game. He might go off.
Yeah.
I think the over/under on him is 51.5 yards. I definitely took that because the Packers can't stop anything. I'm a diehard Packer fan, but we can't stop the run. So I think this is going to be a shootout. I don't like an over of 50 points or more in the NFL. I think this is a 51.5.
Yeah.
I think it goes over, but I'm still not taking it. But I am going to take the Packers. I bought a point in mine, so I had the Packers minus 6.5 for my parlay.
So, obviously, you just talked about a lot of player. What's the word I'm thinking of? Player
Performance.
No. When you're betting on it. Wow, I'm just parlays. I don't know. Anyways. So there you go. So those are your picks.
So I love FanDuel. I love the
props,
game.
Player props. I don't bet player props. It's not usually what I dive into. That's all you, bro. That's all you.
Need a little walking around money, right? It's Christmas time.
Yeah, you know.
$10 doesn't get you anything anymore. But you wager $10, $20 in some of these parlays, you get some walking around money.
Yeah.
So this is what I like. I like Mike Davis, anytime touchdown scorer, and over 51.5 yards. I think he goes off. I think he's an
Packers run defense is terrible.
No, he's got to score. And if Carolina wants to have any chance in this game, they're going to have to run early, run often, and I think that leads to him even having 51.5 yards in the first half with a touchdown.
Yeah.
And Devontae Adams, he's going to score.
How many touchdowns has he got this year? Do we have that?
I don't have that stat available. It's too many to count. I can't count that out.
Yeah.
And we're talking about probably top 3 tight end in the league, Robert Tonyan. Would you agree?
He's been killing it. So is that your other one? Touchdown with him?
I'm going to add him into that parlay. He's caught one last week. He had a couple down weeks, but he's set himself a goal this year to have 6 touchdowns. He's exceeded that. I think he's at 7 or 8. So he's got to reevaluate his goals because he's on fire right now.
So who are you taking? You said you bought points for the Packers, though.
Yes.
So you're taking them at what?
6.5.
Minus 6.5?
Minus 6.5.
So you bought 1 point?
I bought 1 point.
So how much does that cost usually?
I think the odds went from minus 110 to minus 130 on my betting site.
So like $20 to buy. I never do those buying points, but it's actually not bad. Like if you think it's going to be close.
So here's the thing. I think it's going to be close. Look at the game last week against the Lions. Lions came back. They went down the field, scored a field goal. I'm just worried that the Panthers were going to go into some prevent offense. I'm not a Mike Petitine fan. I think Packers are definitely going to be up by at least 2 touchdowns at some point during the game.
100% agree with that, but can they keep that? That's
exactly. I think Carolina comes in, last 2 minutes, backdoor cover.
I hate
kicks
those.
Kicks a field goal,
Been
throws
killed
a touchdown.
So many times by those.
Yeah, it's awful, but that's why Vegas is good. So that's why we have to be better.
Yes, you should put that as a slogan right there. All right, so is that the first one you got up right now? Is this your second one?
I have a second 10-game parlay here. Again, Devontae Adams, he's going to score. I really like Tonyan in this game. Carolina hasn't been great against tight ends all year. And then Mike Davis. He's going to have over 52 yards. However, I'm unsure if he's going to have enough to get in the end zone. The Packers' red zone defense has been pretty good against the run. So I'm going to throw a Hail Mary here. MVS. It's going to be a high-scoring game. If MVS breaks free and he can catch the ball for the first time probably in his life. He's got butter hands. But if he does, it's magical. And we've seen it a couple times this year. I think MVS, he might break free, catch a long 40, 50-yard touchdown, and that's why I like him in this. So we got some walking around money. I think I did $10 on this parlay.
Yeah. Wins you what, a couple hundred?
$287.
Yeah, that's good.
That's some good Christmas money. I like it.
Yeah. Like I said, I just can't do those. I'm not. I don't know the stats on that stuff. I don't mess around with them. I stick to what I know, and that's making big money.
That's true. Again, I'm not putting big money on these bets.
Hey, this is how it starts, man. I started off with what $50, $100 bets. That's all I used to do. Now it's like $1,000, $2,000, and like it just keeps going up. The more you win, you build a bankroll and you keep it going. So
you gonna be on Jeopardy anytime soon?
No, why?
Well, you know, I hear professional gamblers do pretty well on Jeopardy.
Do they?
They do.
All right then. Well, I'm not a professional at this yet because I still have a job. So this is really just a side hobby here.
Well, all right. Let's go into our biggest parlay.
We're going to the biggest parlay. No, we're missing my Panthers-Bills parlay. Did we skip that already?
No, we did that.
We did? That was up there before?
You picked the Bills. It was your lock.
Yeah, but that was... Now I want to talk about my parlay. I did the Bills cover and the Packers with covering as well. So I did what, 2,000? I did $2,000 on that?
I think you did.
$2,000, payout what, 5 something? I mean, that's... I'm not nervous about the Bills game. The Bills game is... That's a done deal. Just go ahead. Just FanDuel, just give me that money right now. Just give me that check right now. Packers, I am a little nervous about. I just went ahead and went with it anyways. But that's my bet right there for this evening.
It's $5,000.
I mean, you know, it's a little walking around money, right?
Yeah, that's more than walking around money. You walking around to that, you might
get
lose
jumped
something.
a little bit.
Yeah, you might lose some of that.
All right. So, all right. Now let's go to my parlay here. So before I get into this one, let's see. So I can't see the screen here. So we got San Francisco. That's actually the next game I was going to pick here. Got San Francisco at -3 and versus Cowboys. I like San Fran. 3 points is nothing. Cowboys are trash. They're just...
That's fair.
That's it. 49ers... Listen. The 49ers have lost to the Packers, the Saints, Buffalo, and the surging Washington football team. Those are all good teams. Those are the teams they've lost to. And the Cowboys they've only beat the Vikings and the Bengals in the past 5 out of their 5 games. I just think 49ers are a little bit better than what people think they are, and I think they come out and just kill the Cowboys. What's the over and under on that one is 45 points. I'm not too sure about that one. I'm staying away from the points on that one, but I for sure take the 49ers. Are you betting on this one at all?
I'm not. This is a stay away game. 2 garbage teams.
Those are usually tough to tell. So that's the second one on my parlay. My third one...
Sorry, just trying to get your screen a little bit better there.
That's all right. That's all right. I think my third one was the Chiefs. I like the Chiefs covering. That's another one you're staying away from, right?
Breeze is back, though.
You know, yeah.
Michael Thomas is out.
Yep.
Again, I think it's going to be a shootout.
So the Chiefs haven't covered at all this year. Nothing.
No.
Chiefs have not covered almost any game. They're -3. I think it's finally low enough where they can cover. It's always been like Chiefs, they're favored by 10 or 12, and they only win by 8 or 7. You know, they keep doing that. So if the Chiefs end up winning by 2 this game, I'm gonna be pissed.
You don't think Kamara's going to go off 2 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns?
I mean,
He's going to have to. Coming out of the backfield.
We'll see how Breeze is looking. That man he's a little brittle old man right now.
I haven't taken him yet, but I would be interested to see the receiving yards for Kamara. I think that might be a good bet.
Yeah, I would like that as well. We should probably look into that one. Okay.
Yeah.
So that was the third game on there. So I got the Bills, 49ers, Chiefs, then I got the Browns. This one, you know, Baker Mayfield, I think he balled out versus the Ravens. They lost that game. And if Lamar maybe would have just taken a shit for a little bit longer, the Browns would have won that game. But I like the Browns on this one. 6.5 versus the Giants.
I warned you against that, though. I can't bet on the Browns.
I've been betting on the Browns all season. And I've been winning. I've been winning, bro.
I like locks. And you know what? I just can't ever in good faith say the Browns are going to be a lock. Maybe
they're
next
not.
year, maybe
I
3
agree.
years from now,
I agree.
They're going to have a good team. Baker Mayfield's going to be a good quarterback.
Well, you know what? Last week, you know who my lock was? The Texans. And they got destroyed by the Bears.
You know.
Destroyed. And that was like the most sure bet I had last week.
Well,
hopefully it doesn't
they
keep
have
going.
no coach. J.J. Watt wants to be traded. He's not even trying. Like, what's what's the try about the Houston Texans?
Deshaun Watson,
Yeah,
that's it.
no.
He's a baller.
He
That
is.
dude will get you dubs all
He
day
is
right
close
there.
to breaking his single game season record for touchdowns, so I do like him throwing some touchdowns. But the rest of the team,
We all like titties, bro.
one person trying to break their own record is not good enough to get W's. Stay away from the Houston Texans.
Yeah.
You take them against the Colts?
Nah, I
think
I'm not trying. The Texans can come out and ball anytime. That's the thing.
No.
Because it's Deshaun Watson. The dude kills
yes,
people
he
out
can,
there.
but when the defense isn't trying,
All right. Let's move on. So I got the Browns at -6.5 on that one, and then my next one would be Washington spread. I mean, this one's a no-brainer. I feel like Seattle -5 versus at Washington. Washington's been playing crazy. Like Alex Smith. Fuck, he's in there slinging it around. Chase Young, that defensive line or the Reds. Oh man, I keep saying it. Washington football team.
I kind of like the name. It's kind of growing on
The
me.
Washington football
The
team.
Washington football team.
Man.
I like it.
It's kind of whack. I don't know. And their logo, it's just I don't know. I'm not a fan of
It
it.
needs some pizzazz, but I think I can
Yeah.
get behind that as a permanent name change. We'll see.
Yeah. So I'm taking Washington with the points here. Seattle has just been struggling. They've
Talk
lost.
about a team that's cost me a lot of money. This
Oh, yeah, you're telling me, man. They lost to the Giants and the Rams. They beat the Jets most recently, the Eagles, and Arizona. I'm not confident in their wins, and then losing to teams like the Giants and the Rams. I mean, the Rams are decent, but to the Giants, though, I'm just not
I agree.
not sold on that one. So I'd take Seattle -5. And then the last one on that big parlay is the Eagles spread. This one's an interesting one because what do we really know about Jalen Hurts? Like, the dude got in there, and I guess the defensive coordinator for who were the Eagles playing last week? Oh yeah, that's how I lost my big parlay, the Saints. How did I forget that one?
How can you forget the upset of the year so far?
So I had another 6-game parlay last week. I hit all 5 games, and my last one was the Saints-Eagles, and all I needed was the Saints to cover. I think it was 7 points, and the payout was $57,000. So yeah, I was pretty sad that I didn't hit. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that I was actually about to hit that one. It was a $1,000 parlay, 6 games, hit them all. Eagles fucked it up for me. So anyways, back to that talk. So are the Eagles actually good? Can Hurts actually do that again? Like, nobody knew what he could do.
I'm going to argue the Eagles' defense is real. Look at what they did against the Packers. Probably the best offensive in the league right now. Look against what they did against the Saints. They destroyed them defensive-wise.
Yeah.
I like the Eagles here.
Do you like them winning straight up, though? Or would you take them with the
So
points?
Kyler Murray, he hasn't had the greatest few games.
He's been struggling
on the
The
run.
whole team has been
Their
struggling.
whole offense is based around the run.
Yeah.
I think if the Eagles can contain them defensively, why not? Jalen Hurts is trying to get that contract.
Well, you're still not answering me. You taking them straight up, the Eagles straight up?
Yeah,
or are you taking the points?
I'm taking the Eagles straight up.
Taking the Eagles straight up. Oh,
Taking
man.
the Eagles straight up.
Whew. All right. That's-
Peterson's coaching for his job. You got Jalen Hurts trying to... They still have a legitimate chance to make the playoffs.
Well, yeah, you're in the NFC East. I have a chance to make the playoffs in that
Well,
team. Come in that division, man. Come on, that division is garbage.
I love this parlay.
Yeah, so that's the last one.
$500 to make $26,000.
Hey.
I'm all over that.
Yeah.
I definitely like the Eagles covering. I might even take them straight up, boost that little payout just a little bit.
That's a little risky for me. That's a little risky. I'll take the points, which I did there. So yeah. There's 3 games I also wanted to look at really quick. I'm gonna do one of these bets. I'm just gonna bet the over under on games.
Okay.
So you got I don't know if did you see my notes? You already looked at it?
I haven't. No.
All right. I just wanted to ask you, see what you thought.
Yeah.
All right. So Patriots, Miami. What would you put the over under on that one?
I think like 41 maybe, and I would be inclined to probably take the under on that.
Wow. All right. Well, you guess it was 41.5, but
Hey, look
I'm
at me.
going over on that. Like,
Over.
how, you
What's-
going under on that one?
So if Cam Newton shows up, it's going over.
Tua slings, bro.
If
That man's slinging out there.
I just don't like it, man.
I love it. I'm just gonna do a 3-game parlay. I have 3 games. I have 3 games with the over/under.
Again, I'm not betting it, but if I just initial quick thought,
yeah,
I'm taking the under on that. I just don't think the Patriots have their offense figured out. So unless Miami and Tua are scoring 42 points, I just don't see it going.
Next
over.
week we'll have a recap of everything that we said, and we'll see who got more right. All right, we'll see. We'll put a little stats up on the board for you here and see all the picks. We'll remember this. We'll remember this 41.5 with the Pats. We'll remember the Eagles. You said they're going to win straight up. And then we'll see all your player props that you did.
Of course. I think all the other games were pretty much in line with it. I think I'm taking all of these. Yeah. Not in a parlay, but I'm taking them straight up.
Yeah. And it's fine. I'm not against that, but,
I think you do that, too, just to cover your parlay. Your parlay is kind of like in case I just had the best week of my life, I'm really having the best week of my life at $26,000.
I mean, I would have had the best week of my life. I would have hit that $27,000 parlay.
You mean 57,000?
Isn't that what I said?
No, you said 27,000. That's
man.
This week.
What's in these IPAs, bro? Damn. All right, and then my next one, Seattle, Washington. You got that one at 43.5. I'm going over on that too, because you got Washington's been they can score.
I think that's over. That's an easy over for me.
There you go. All right, 43.5.
Yeah, Russell Wilson, he starts slinging it because he's Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
Tries to get back in that MVP race, even though that's already locked up for Rodgers.
I mean,
and Washington, they're looking good.
They're interesting.
I don't know what happened.
Honestly, I want to see them in the playoffs. I hope they get in. Unless Hurts just balls out against Arizona.
Ron Rivera, I like him as a coach. I think that watch out. I mean,
he's good.
That division sucks, but I think that the Redskins or Washington football team. Sorry, again, correcting myself.
Wow.
I even like the name.
Wow.
I think they have a legitimate chance to run that division for a few years with him as head coach.
I agree. He's a good guy. He was the Chargers defensive coordinator for a couple of years too, so I definitely like him. The last one that I have is today actually at 4:30 Eastern. It's the under on the Bills game, and that's 49 points. I think that's a little high. I think the Bills can score. The Bills are gonna score, but against you know
me, I'm not a huge NFL taking any overs over 50 is just kind of that's a lot of points.
It is a lot. It is a lot. I mean,
here's the thing: the Bills are gonna score.
The Bills are gonna score. That's gonna happen.
Healthy Broncos defense. I'm taking Josh Allen under 273 yards in all my parlays because I just don't think that he can throw 273 yards. But with 3 cornerbacks healthy. One on the practice squad last week.
Yeah.
He might have a 400-yard game. He might throw 49 points over. Again,
this was never the argument. We're just talking about how many points are the Broncos going to put up, though, right? Because it's almost at 50 points.
How many points did the Steelers put up last week?
On
the Bills.
On the Bills, Steelers. I mean, that game was just back and forth, though.
Oh,
for a little bit.
A little bit.
The Steelers have been struggling.
If Drew Lock is going to come out and have a good game, then it's definitely going over. But so you like the under on this?
Yeah. I'm taking the under for sure on that one. I didn't post it yet because I haven't actually placed the bet yet. But I'll show this one next week to see how that one did. But it was over 41.5 Pats Miami, over 43.5 Seattle Washington, and under Bills 49.
All right, I like your under. I think it's going to be 27-7.
I mean, you said Bills. You didn't like the over on the Pats Miami one, which I love that one.
I just don't think the Patriots will score, and I don't think Miami is capable of.
All right, well, that's your opinion, and I don't care what your opinion is. All right,
well,
so
that's fair too. You know what? You're the expert over here. You're betting to win $26,000. So, all right, you got to give one game.
One game lock.
One game, one bet.
How about one on Saturday, one on Sunday, right?
All right, that's fine.
Okay, so
that's cheating though. The Bills. We're
that's
probably
the easy
our
one,
words.
right?
That's the lock of the weekend.
That's easy. Bills, 100% Bills. Give me Bills. I would go ahead and let's sell this couch right now. Put that on the Bills. Everything in this room. I got my fish tank over here. I think we got a couple cars upstairs that we can sell too.
Right,
put it on the Bills. On the Bills, -5. And for Sunday, I'm torn between two games that you don't care about. Like, you're staying away from these, but I think one of these is a lock for me.
Okay.
The 49ers -3 or Chiefs -3.
What is it?
I'm going 49ers. 49ers -3.
49ers -3. Okay.
-3. 49ers -3 is my lock for Sunday. Like that, I think that one's for sure. That's going to happen. That's happening.
You just not a Mike McCarthy fan?
You know,
I don't think Ezekiel Elliott can have a good game.
No. Have you seen?
I don't
the season's almost over, right? They have not done that.
I don't either. I think if I was going to take a lock tomorrow for a Sunday, I think that might be a lock too.
I mean, yeah, I understand your perspective saying like two trash teams going at it. It just kind of makes it unpredictable, but I think 49ers for sure will take this one. So, but yeah, those are my picks. I mean, you guys saw them up on the screen.
Just a little betting information on that. I'm not huge into, for the last, 18 seasons, they've done this. It's a new season. It's a new team. It's a new coach.
Yeah.
But Dallas is 4-0 against the spread as a home underdog. 1-0 this year.
Wow.
Does that change your bet?
No, not at all. Not at all. Because, like you said, I don't believe any of...
All right.
I believe, some things that you're trying to do. But was this under Mike McCarthy?
That's true.
Yeah,
That's true.
Mike McCarthy's new coach. New year. So...
Okay.
I'm not seeing that. I like that stat though. Do you have any other ones for that? For any other games that we're betting on?
That's my only little betting nugget there.
Okay.
For that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean those are the bets. You guys saw what I did last week. You saw what I'm thinking of today. Bills are a lock.
Kind of mentioned it in the Kansas City that Kansas City has won 5 consecutive games, but failed to cover in all of those.
Yeah, that's just ridiculous.
That's why
I didn't know it was 5 games. I knew it was like the past few games. I've stayed away from betting on them because of that. Because I've seen they can't cover. They play down to their opponent, and it's just it's ridiculous. And I think that ends tomorrow, right?
Okay.
Mahomes got me. He got me. That's my homie right there. All right.
Okay, so here's my stats for tomorrow. Then I got one major stat and one that you're selling the cars, I'm selling the house, and the cars. I'm selling the neighbor's house for this one.
All right.
Aaron Rodgers, 9 games with 3 TDs or more. In those 9 games, 0 interceptions.
Okay. That's crazy.
Ready? Aaron Rodgers over 2.5 touchdowns. I got it at plus 114. I'm selling everything. I'm putting it on.
He's chucking that thing for 3 titties, baby. 3 titties. 1,
He's
2,
having an
3.
MVP season. He's going for MVP.
Yeah.
Okay, we saw that last week. The Lions, they suck. How many yards did Aaron Jones have? I think he had 62 yards.
Yeah.
So we clearly see that Aaron Rodgers is running this offense. He's going to have 3 touchdowns. That's why for my same game parlays, I definitely put every, wide receiver the Packers have in there, because Aaron Rodgers, he might have 4 TDs today.
All right, bro. You're getting crazy here with these numbers. All right,
Hey,
let's take it easy.
saying.
Let's take it easy. It's our first show, man. Don't scare them away already. Come on now.
All right, Aaron Rodgers over 2.5
Aaron Rodgers 2.5.
touchdowns.
Okay,
That's my lock.
That's your lock, huh? I wonder who else's lock could that be. Could that be somebody that used to play with Aaron Rodgers, or?
Let's find out.
Let's just take a look.
Wager up. What's going on? This is Jeff Janis, former receiver for the Green Bay Packers. Dylan wanted me to send you guys a video.
Is that you?
Hey,
trying to
that's
convince
me.
you guys to ride the Aaron
That's
Rodgers
him.
MVP train and just keep betting the over on Rodgers TDs per game this Saturday. So,
Uh-oh.
Sounds like a pretty smart guy.
Damn.
So,
He clearly doesn't know
me
you,
and
because you're not
myself
that smart.
Being able to
Hey,
play with Aaron for
you know
4
what?
years. The dude is incredible. He's the best in the league at what he does.
The man,
So,
Jeff Janis.
my money would be on him, so I would
Wow.
convince you guys to
I wonder
do
if he
that
would
as
bet
well.
all his
So,
deer heads out there.
Here's to Aaron, winning MVP. Here's to the Packers going to the Super Bowl this year.
All right.
Let's
we
go.
go.
This is
You
getting
earned it.
carried
Go,
away now.
guys. Go, Pack, go.
All right. Hey.
Jeff Janis, the man himself, has caught touchdown passes from Rodgers. Says it's a smart bet. We're putting everything Rodgers over 2.5 touchdowns.
You know what? I'm doing this too. then.
Wager up.
Wager up, baby. Let's go.
All right.
All right.
See you guys next week.